Hello. Just thought I'd share some things about myself, let you know who I am as a person, since I am going to be doing this video diary thing. Uh, my name is Michaela A. Goddess. I was born and raised in San Diego, California. Moved here to Corpus Christi with my partner back May of 2014. And born many moon ago. I won't give out my age for facts that may incriminate me. Never know. And myself, I am a crazy person, very eccentric, always have been. True to myself, never been afraid to be me. And if I can give one piece of advice to people, never be afraid to be yourself. Always be happy, being who you are, never be afraid. Because as I look at life, most people don't know you, they never will. The only person you need to know is yourself, because when you wake up each morning, you wake up by yourself. And you just live life. And for me, well, my life has never been easy. Always been tough. I was always basically a loner because I knew I was different from everyone since a very young age. And through time, I learned who I was. I finally reached a point where I just couldn't be unhappy. And through a friend of mine, I found the miracle of hormones and decided to live my life as a girl. And from the first time I popped that hormone pill, I was happy, finally, for the first time. And from then on, took a while, maybe a year or two, and I decided to live full time. Because through the course of my life, which was a lot of discrimination, especially in school, junior high was the hardest period of my life. Got beat up every day, punched around, knocked around, you name it, just for being different. And for me, I never understood why people picked on me. And even in elementary school, no idea. You know, called a fag, called a queer, girly boy, everything. And my escape through those periods was art. I drew a lot and buried my face in a book. And I also wrote stories, short poems. And my outlet was just creativity. Until I discovered drugs and alcohol. Then I just drowned myself in that. Spent a lot of years drinking, smoking weed. And as I got older, found crystal meth. anything just to escape reality. That was my outlet until I found who I was as a person. Because the other thing is, as a child, I was bullied at school, as I said, beat up, made fun of, and then I came home and found the same thing at home, through my parents. And made my life hell. Never understood why. And my escape from home was not to go home. Stay away from that place as long as I could until I had to go home for dinner and to sleep. And then from there it was, trying to find, like I said, my direction, my purpose of life. Which took me many years. Because of all the abuse, I felt defeated as a person. No self-esteem, no self-worth. And then, as I said, being different, not knowing and not fitting in was, where do you go? And like I said, my outlet was always creativity. After high school, or I said during high school, I found my love of theater. So, found productions to do. That way I could be somebody else. Not be me. And then from there, after high school, I found my love of dancing. So I joined different companies around San Diego. And my only problem was, being a pretty boy, nobody knew what to do with me. So I was in the companies, but I wasn't dancing much. And I couldn't dance as a girl because being a boy. So dealt with that. But my love was performing, just to be on stage, because on stage you're accepted, no matter who you are. You hear the applause, people cheering, makes you feel good. But for me, the only problem was you leave the stage and nobody likes you. And I tried to perform as much as I could. And then get older. Like I said, I found performing in drag. Did that for many years until people found out I was taking hormones, living as a girl. So the confusion there was being in the gay community, being a drag queen, I was accepted, but they didn't accept me being a trans. I found that super confusing. And that was, I'd say, early 90s. I started getting kicked out of the drag shows. So you grow up not being accepted for who you are, and then same thing as an adult. You know, you don't know what to do. You know, so I actually left the gay community because of being kicked out of the shows. And even my so-called friends stopped talking to me also because they were drag queens. Yeah. And at that time, I was working in hair salons. And so I just buried myself into work. And just tried to blend in, be a normal person. Did that for many years. Tried to find happiness, in which eventually I did. Just went about my life being a regular girl. Until, like I said, many years ago, which is now, I have this new dilemma, challenge in my life, is being an amputee. But through my years, I've found many passions. I still have them, but unable to do most of them because I don't have a prosthetic. I still love to do hair, would love to perform, but gotta put those on the back burner for a while. Who knows, maybe one day. If I'm not old and gray, wrinkly and pruned up. Yeah. And as of right now, July 17th, 2015, I just gotta get motivated to stick to my diet, be healthy. Still have 2 more points to go down in my A1C, 7.5, and get down to 6 or lower. So that I'm not considered diabetic. That's what doctors say I am right now, but I'm not. I feel wonderful. I take my vitamins every day, drink lots of water, eat healthy. Except for lately, craving a burger, a Whataburger, which is why me and my partner moved here to Corpus Christi, to be close to Whataburger. You gotta have the triple cheese, the onion rings, the french fries, and then you can't have that without a beer. Love the beer, or vodka. Because as I mentioned in my last video, me and my partner, we had vodka Fridays for a long time, but haven't had those in over 3 months. Had to give up alcohol, be sober, and still am, but crave the alcohol still. Can cheat, have one once in a while, just can't have a lot. Same with my Snickers bar. I love a king size Snickers, but once in a blue moon. And as I mentioned in my last video, my life would not be the same without my honey. We've been together 6 years today, or tomorrow, one of the days. Mid-July, 09, we got together. Wonderful man. Wonderful partner. life would not be the same without him. First boyfriend in years, 17 years single. Changed my life. Married, pretty much, I guess you would say. Without the ring, don't need it. All you need is to be together. Be happy.